Welcome to today's Health Coach Collaborative podcast. Today we have a very special guest from Meal Garden, Jeff Lougheed, who's going to talk or take us through the Meal Garden program. Now, Jeff, a lot of us get into this career because it's our passion, and we want to share our knowledge about nutrition with everybody in the world, with anyone who will listen. But it isn't just a passion-driven career; it's also a business, and it's important that we all find revenue-generating aspects of this business, and meal planning happens to be or provide a really important opportunity for making a little bit of extra money along with whatever else we do in our practice. So can you take us through Meal Garden and explain how all of that can happen?
First, thank you so much for having me. And yes, I can take you through that. So I think the question is, how do I take my passion and kind of make money, right? And I think that, so we can look at Meal Garden here and kind of, Meal Garden is designed in a way that we've tried to build the platform to make it so that you can really leverage that kind of your expertise and your passion and turn it into a revenue generating source, right? So if we kind of just jump right into this is a high level. These are all the different ways that you can use Meal Garden to generate revenue. Okay. So all these different things, there are lots of practitioners that use it for all these different types of things. I think what we're going to do today is just kind of narrow in on some of the more common ways that folks use Meal Garden to generate revenue. And talk about that, right? So the first thing, and I think probably one of the most common ways, is just custom meal plans, right? So building custom meal plans for clients. The interesting thing is kind of, I think what people try and understand is, how do I make money from building a custom meal plan? How do I kind of show the value of that meal plan, right? Like, because I think there's a lot of there's some perceptions out there that meal planning is easy, and some perceptions out there that that consumers won't pay for a meal plan, right? So you kind of have to figure out, well, how do I actually show value in that? And one of the ways to do that is through kind of this idea of memberships, or this idea of recipe collections, right? So what you'll find is you could provide clients with a recipe collection, okay, and provide that client not only the recipe collection, but the ability to create their own meal plans, right? And after that, kind of reaching out to them and saying, hey, did you know that I also offer custom meal planning services, right? So they're in your Meal Garden. They're using your membership platform, which is a fully branded experience. It's a digital experience with the ability to kind of generate PDFs and things like that. So they're actually in there. They have recipes and an environment that really works for them, but it's up to them to connect the dots. And what you want to do is ease your way into that conversation saying, hey, it's not that easy, but I can help,